Good morning, guys. This is Pratish here. So the short video is about the Nifty and Bank Nifty view for the day. Okay. So let's see what happened yesterday and today. What is likely to happen and what are the references to track for today and the coming sessions. Okay. So the chart, what you see on screen is Nifty futures market profile chart, which is plotted on a 30-minute time frame. Okay. So it's the Nifty futures chart. And you can see for the last couple of days market was coming down, and 20th July you can see market opened very close to the prior day's low and started coming down, and later what happened, it ended up kind of a B-shaped profile, so kind of a long liquidation profile. Okay, it's B-shape in the sense it's a kind of a long liquidation profile, so a kind of a B. Okay, it's not a proper B, but you can call it as a B-shape long liquidation profile. So this was the reference actually, 15,700 or 690 to 700 was the reference. So if price accepts inside this long liquidation profile and more weakness to be expected, and if it opens below this loop, again weakness is there in the markets. But if it accepts above 15,690 to 700 levels, then probably you should be slightly neutral approach, so not too much bearish. So that was the view that we had on yesterday's opening. Okay, so looking into the global markets and that SGX Nifty, everything was positive yesterday, and due to that probably we opened above this reference, say like 15,700 mark. Okay, that was the reference to focus for the day, and it opened above that reference, and typically we had a selling tail in this. So selling tails are nothing but a single prints. Okay, all of a sudden market opened and started crashing down and leaving some single prints over here. So this is what we call as a single prints. Okay, so this is what we call as a single print zone. Okay, this particular zone is assumed to be a strong support of a resistance zone looking forward. So here we had a single print and market closed below somewhere around here. So this particular area is considered to be a very good resistance in the coming days. Okay, so probably we opened over here and there was a kind of open drive, open all the way, we went up taking out the prior day's high, and market started moving higher very fast. Okay, within first 30 minutes candle, it started scaling towards 800 mark. So this was the loop actually. This was the area from where market started coming down. So this is the reference. Next reference we have been in focus actually, this particular high volume node. And market went there, and when it reaches there, what happened? No, it was struggling over there. Okay, so what happened now, when markets are trying to go very fast, what happened? No, a lot of traders feel that okay, markets are going to go to 5,900 or 950 levels or 60,000, and they rush into this particular instrument for an entry. Say, okay, they will chase the price and get into the instrument on this fast up move. So once this up move is done, that is, this is a kind of a P-shaped profile, indicating that it's a kind of a short covering happening. Okay, so those who shorted over here probably would have covered here, and somebody went long over here on seeing the price moving very fast. So after this elongation, ABC elongation, what happened? Market went into consolidation very near to this high volume node actually. Okay, so when this consolidation was happening for a very long period of time, okay, then probably the intraday buyers would get frustrated and they started unwinding their positions in the second half. So that is what happened over here actually. So P shape is a kind of a short covering, and if the buyers are really strong, what happened now? They should move the market above this loop in the second session. Else, those who are bought into the loop, okay, those who are bought into the loop will face some kind of exhaustion or some kind of pressure, and they will slowly start liquidating, and that effect of liquidation is what you saw a small dip. Okay, so this is an effect of liquidation. So this was a good trade actually. You can do this kind of short trades over here looking into the context. Okay, so that was happened yesterday, And today, what happened? No, what is likely to happen? So today we have a few references for us to track actually. So one reference is that when you try to combine these two profiles, right? So you merge your session drive. Sorry. Okay, you can just combine this profile. Don't look into this. This is the 2 days combined profile. So you see, this is a single prints having here, right? So this zone is very important. Okay. So for today's reference, this area is very important. This value area low is there, 15,760 levels. Okay, 15,760 levels on the downside, and this area, this open 15,690 to 700 levels. Okay, so again, pressure is on this level, 15,835 to. Okay. So yesterday, bulls came very close to this HVN and they struggled over there. Then they faced some kind of exhaustion. They gave a dip and then they started closing near the developing value area high, and the POC also went up. So today it's buyer's job actually. Today it's a buyer's job to open either via gap or a kind of drive, open flat and immediately drive away from this particular value area, and they should start creating value higher early in the session. Okay, first session itself they should open flat or open gap up, and if it is opening flat, then they should drive away from this value area and create a new value area. Then probably bulls will survive. Okay, if they are not able to do that and they open flat, say like open flat, they go above this previous day's high, okay, cannot sustain and coming back into the range, then probably they'll be testing 15,760. Okay, from here they again can bounce, and that once 15,760 goes, then probably they'll test 15,690 to 700 levels today. Probably if this happens, opens flat, unable to sustain above 835, 840 levels, probably 760 and 690 will be the next destination rates. Okay, that is one view. And second view is that if any gap up happens and price sustains above 845 and creates value higher in the session earlier in the session, then probably we can expect 880 these levels. Okay, 880 and then probably 900, 920. These are the references to track early in the session. Okay, so these are the two views that we have for Nifty. Okay, so now let's go to Bank Nifty. So this is the chart of Bank Nifty. Okay, so Bank Nifty, what happened yesterday? Again, as like Nifty, we had a V-shape profile in Bank Nifty too. Okay, so Bank Nifty also kind of a V-shape profile, long liquidation. So reference is the stem of that V-shape. So what happened now? Market opened inside that particular selling tail. Okay, then there was a quick dip into the loop, and that got rejected and started going higher. So unlike Nifty, Nifty was the open drive itself, it went above the previous day's high, but Bank Nifty was unable to do that. But it went above that previous day high. Okay, you can see here it crossed the previous day high, and you can see a lot of exhaustion coming over here. C, D, E, everything kind of an exhaustion is happening over here. So this is a kind of exhaustion with the 4 highs. Okay, exhaustion was happening over there. So when this exhaustion was happening over here and price is coming back inside that particular range, inside the previous day's range, then probably the buyers are not really strong over here. This is basically a kind of a short covering happening. So after short covering, fresh demand has to come and pull the market higher. So that is not happening in Bank Nifty, and whoever went long or in the early morning, okay, seeing on the very fast movement of the price, they started frustrating because they might have bought at higher prices. So once everybody got into the system, market starts consolidating, or market started giving kind of exhaustion for the buyers, and slowly they started coming down. Okay, so once they came into the range, it was a very good short trade actually. So that is where we went and bought an 3500 put actually at around 190 or something. somewhere around. And that was a very nice trade towards the developing value area low, and in fact towards that day low. So this was our primary target, and that once that achieved, and that we have booked out of the puts actually. So this is what happened yesterday, and what is likely to happen today. So today what happened now? This loop is very important for today. Okay, so we have a kind of a double distribution kind of profile over here. So this loop is very important. So we have a follow through selling over here. Now this particular selling tail is accepted. Okay, now this POC is an important reference over here. So 34,850, 34,900 levels. Okay, so this is very important. 34,850 to 900 levels is important for Bank Nifty for today. If price sustains above 34,850 to 900 in the session, earlier session, probably we'll have an overlapping value area. Okay, then we will hit this 35,000 level, this value area high, and this particular point of control of this particular day, July 19th, 3,500. So these were the initial levels. And if it sustains above 3,500, then probably this will be the level. 35,300 is what you can expect today. If it opens and sustains above 34,850 levels for the day. Okay, and if it's not happening and price is still trading below 34,800 levels, this is a value area low. And if it's trading below 34,800 levels and opening flat and trading somewhere around here, then probably we can test 34,500 levels. Okay, for the day. And if it accepts, then more weakness to come into the markets. So this is what Bank Nifty is all about. So you need to observe what happens above 34,850 and what happens below 34,800. Okay, so based on that, how markets are reacting at those levels, we will be like to take a trade on the direction. Okay, so these are the views and these are the plans for the day. So we don't know whichever plan will get activated. Say like we don't know whether markets are going to open above 34,850, 900, or if it is going to open above 35,000. We don't know what is going to happen. So these are the key levels we keep tracking. So based on market opening, we'll come to know that okay, market has opened in this range. So that time we will use our plans to execute the trade. So that is the logic of having multiple views of the day, and it depends upon where markets opens. We have to go with the market generated information and try to execute a trade. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day.